Hey everyone, Rachel here. I am here to share with you my applying tech tool that I have chosen. As you can see here, I am going to tell you a little bit more about Canva. Some of you might have heard of it. It is a beautiful graphic designer tool that you can use for your classroom, have your students use for projects. Administration might want to use it to send out to parents, newsletters, anything. And basically, their whole objective is making design simple for everyone. So instead of having to be a professional graphic designer, you can have those types of tools at your fingertips without having to do a ton of background knowledge in it. So to go over the Google Sheet, a couple of things. Obviously the the name is Canva. You can see that the subject is for general use. Anybody can be using this. The verb that I have chosen is illustrating, because you get to illustrate your ideas, your thoughts, whatever it may be that you're putting onto your canvas. This is just the logo for the company that I thought would be kind of fun to include. And the task that you can see, I've just tried to sum it up very briefly, is the user is able to illustrate and share all of their fabulous ideas in a fun and creative way. The beautiful part of this for your students and for you as well is that it is free. You just have to sign up for an account. If you do want some of the other features, obviously you have to pay and upgrade, but I've only ever used the free option and I've used Canva a lot. And then they've just come out within the last couple of months with an app for your iPad, iPhone, whatever it may be. I've always preferred, and I still prefer, the web-based version because I feel like they just offer more fonts and you can do more things with it. So I'm going to show you a little bit, just a couple of screenshots that I have taken about the Canva. This is looking at Canva from the iPad. So if I move on here. This is what it looks like. So up at the top here, you are able to select a design. So they have these pre-made templates that have the right size that you need. So if you want to do social media or a Facebook cover or a blog graphic, this is the one that I probably use number one mostly because I'm usually utilizing things for classroom or sharing information. You can see here, I'll just highlight here a couple of things. I created kind of a fun little header for my kids for their photo book to show what they look like at 1 month and 1 year. This was for my final project in my research course when I had to give my presentation to my class. I was able to kind of create something that looked professional, but it just took a couple of clicks and editing on my part. This was also for my research class when we did a group presentation. So you can see that they look like professional documents, and I am by no means a graphic designer or very good with Photoshop or anything, and I was able to make those by just using the templates. Then the last thing that I was just going to show was here's where basically you do all of your good work. You select some sort of template that you want, then you can change the text, you can change the background, you can upload your own pictures into it, all that beautiful stuff. And then the beauty then is that you can share or download. I always download as PDF and then keep it in my files in case I would ever need it. And then in the end, just to show you something, because I feel like sometimes we use these technologies and say, oh, it's beautiful. I did run into a little error when I was going from the web-based version in order to use the app version, and notice that my font, whatever I used here, I can't remember what it's called, is not found in the app version. So it has changed dramatically. So just be careful that if you're going back and forth that you make sure you check those things out. So I hope you learned a little bit more about Canva and can find its use somewhere inside of your classroom.